Who did it better, luxury or drugstore? We're talking all about dupes in this video today. I have 5 dupes for you that I feel side by side you're not going to be able to tell the difference. And just to prove that point, I have luxury on one half of my face and drugstore on the other half of my face. So I'm going to give you around about 10 seconds to guess which one you think is which. Which side of my face looks more polished, looks nicer, looks just more luxurious than the other. Do let me know in the comments section. This video is coming a little bit earlier than usual because I am working with my beautiful friend Stephanie Marie on this video. So not only have I got 5 dupes for you, she also has 5 dupes for you, and I will link her video at the end of this one. Go across, watch hers. You have 10 dupes for the price of 5. Pretty much, if that even makes sense. Anyway, Stephanie is absolutely amazing. I speak to Stephanie daily. I need my Stephanie fix on a daily basis. She's one of my best friends in the entire world. Not only is she a beautiful person, she has a great channel. So if you like what I do, if you like all the makeup and skincare for over 40s for that little bit more mature skin, then you will love everything that Stephanie does. So check out her channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Let's get on with it. So today I've got dupes for the Avocado Eye Cream from Kiehl's, also the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Setting Powder in the shade Cherry Blossom, the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer, this is the Illuminating version, absolutely beautiful, the Estee Lauder Original Double Wear. So if you are looking for a dupe for this version, if you don't like the new version and you just want something to behave very similarly to the old version, I have a dupe for that as well. And one of my favorite products of all time, the Rare Beauty Bronzing Stick in the shade Happy Soul. Honestly, I have been through so many of these and I'm about to come to the end of this one as well. Will I be repurchasing or will the dupe suffice? I will let you know. Have you had your guess? Have you written it down in the comments section? No cheating, please. Which side do you think is more affordable? Which side is more luxurious? I am going to tell you, I'm going to ruin it right at the very beginning because I'm going to show you some application footage of all of these products as I'm talking you through them. And that application footage is just going to give the game away. So the more affordable side, which one is luxurious? Which one is more affordable? I will tell you, this side is more affordable and this side is the luxurious side, and the price points are poles apart, and I don't think there's very much in it. In fact, I prefer the affordable side over the expensive side, hands down. Let me know which is your favorite side and why. Let's talk through the products. First up, let's talk about the Kiehl's Avocado Eye Cream. Now, this is the only one where I don't have a side-by-side view for you because my Kiehl's Avocado Eye Cream went bad a really long time ago, but I have been into store and checked this side-by-side, and I've also gone into the ingredients. I mean, wow, on this next product, and you get way more for your money as well. So the Kiehl's Avocado Eye Cream is one of my old ride or die staple products. You do have to use it quite quickly though, which is a problem because you need the tiniest amount. That isn't an issue with this dupe. So this is from Superdrug and it's the All A Blur Moisturizer. The ingredients in here are so similar. The color is so similar. The feel, the texture, the weight of this, so similar. I do not think you will be disappointed. As well as that, you have a vacuum seal pack in here. So the product doesn't go hard and bad really quickly like the Kiehl's Avocado Eye Cream, because that does not have that sort of pot. It just is open to the elements as soon as you open it. So let me show you a little bit of the product. Just dispense a tiny bit out, and really you only need the tiniest bit. This is probably too much of the product straight away. Now, I've got a feeling this is some sort of colouring in here to make it green, but the actual product, the texture, the thickness, that sort of viscosity that just melts into the skin and just gives you that punch of hydration, nourishment, just coolness, calming sensation. It does have a fragrance in here. It smells a bit cucumbery. I'm not sure whether it's supposed to smell cucumbery, but I really like it. It's very, very refreshing, really nice, and you get a jam-packed load of this stuff for very little money at all. Next up, we have another staple from Laura Mercier. This is the Pure Canvas Illuminating Primer. I love this. The reason I love this so much is because it's like a very lightweight gel-like moisturizer that gives you that glass skin effect without the sparkle and without accentuating all of your texture, all of your pores, all of that stuff that you just don't want highlighting. It's so good at that, and it just gives you that glow from within look that you can cover over with a foundation if you want to, and you still see a tiny bit of that glow poking through as the day wears on. So yeah, I really, really love this. Very smoothing, very illuminating, again, without that metallic sparkle. However, I have found an alternative. This is from the Beauty Crop, and it's the Glow Milk Glass Effect Primer. Now this has got added skincare in, just like the Laura Mercier has got added skincare in. It feels extremely lightweight. Yes, it's a different colour, but once it's in the skin, once it's melted in, you cannot see that shade whatsoever. It's not like a little tint or anything. It's just exactly the same. It melts into the skin. It's a slightly thicker formula, not as gel-like, but it feels ultra lightweight, and both sides of my face feel hydrated, plumped, smoothed, and just glassy, that glowy effect. Love it. Absolutely adore this. I think it is worth its weight in gold. You get 30 mils in the Beauty Crop. The Laura Mercier comes in 2 different sizes. I've actually got the smallest size, the 15 mils, because it does last a really long time. You need very, very little. It spreads a long way. Very similar to the Beauty Crop, but you're getting double the amount with the Beauty Crop, and it's a lot more affordable than the Laura Mercier. I mean, what more can we say? I did a video the other day, and in that video I compared the new Estee Lauder Double Wear versus the old Estee Lauder Double Wear, and you have no idea how many comments were in the comment section asking me to find a dupe for the original Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation, which has been discontinued and reformulated. So I have found one for you. This is one that has been in my arsenal for quite some time. It's a relatively new release, I would say, within the last year or so. It's from Collection. Now, I do believe Collection is only in the UK. I apologize to anybody that's in the US. Hand on heart, I am super, super sorry if you cannot get your hands on this, but this is a superb product in its own right. It's the Collection Lasting Perfection Matte Finish. Now, this has got niacinamide in here. It's also got green tea in here, so it's incredibly calming, soothing. I don't find this overly drying either, and the side-by-side, very, very similar. The wear time, very, very similar. I mean, there's not very much to pick apart here other than the price. So my shade is 1N2 in Ecru in the original Estee Lauder. My shade in the Collection is 8N Beige Neutral. The shade range in the Collection formula isn't great. They're both smoothing, they both dry down to a non-tacky finish, they both look the same on my skin, they airbrush my texture, my pores, and they're both long-lasting. I would not have a problem whatsoever applying the Collection first thing in the morning and going to a full-on, all-day event without worry whatsoever. I just would not worry about this formula. Very similarly to the original Estee Lauder, I wouldn't have to look in the mirror constantly because I know this stands the test of time. So yeah, I trust this formula. If you cannot get it in your neck of the woods, I will carry on trying to find a dupe that you will be able to get your hands on. But for now, This is it. Next up, we've got one of my all-time favorite cream bronzers. I swear by this product, and regardless of how many others I try, this is the one that I always buy. The Rare Beauty bronzing stick in the shade Happy Sol. However, I have found a dupe for you. This is so similar and it is a fraction of the price. This is from Morphe and it is the creamy bronzer stick in the shade Ignite Summer Heat. It's such a beautiful formula. Now, the only difference I can really say is that it's slightly wetter than the very dry cream of the Rare Beauty. So the Morphe is just slightly on the damper side than the Rare Beauty. But once you apply it and once it's blended out and both sides blend out beautifully well, you won't be able to tell a difference. The shade, very, very similar. The feel, the texture, the blendability, the overall finish of this when this is on the skin, and the way it lasts throughout the day, the same. It's just the same. It is the same. I mean, both of these are beautiful products, but if you want to save some money, go for the Morphe every single time. This is just stunning. Really, really beautiful. And finally, my dupe number 5. What makes your makeup last throughout the day? What airbrushes, what smooths, what disguises all of your large pores, any texture? Well, the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder definitely did that for me. And the shade Cherry Blossom Cake, absolutely phenomenal underneath the eye for brightening and really helping to disguise those under eye circles. Now, this costs a pretty penny. It is pricey stuff. However, it does last me an incredible amount of time. So I'm not knocking the price. I think this is worth every single penny. However, I have something that is so similar, and it's the minusculest of prices. It's from Wet n Wild. I bought this from Boots in the UK. This is the loose setting powder in the shade Soft Pink. Honestly, I cannot tell the difference. Side by side, these look very, very similar. They are both extremely finely milled to a, I wouldn't say powder consistency because all powders are powder consistency, but this is like a talcum powder consistency. It is very, very fine, very, very smoothing. Both of them are like that, and I don't find either of these to be a drying formula at all. So safe to use underneath my already crinkly under eyes. So yeah, I absolutely love this. If you do find that a powder is drying you out underneath the eyes, just add a spritz of hydrating spray after application. It won't hinder the actual performance of the powder, the longevity of the concealer, the fact that it won't crease underneath your eyes throughout the day. It won't hinder those sorts of things, but it will just add a bit more hydration, a bit more life back to your under eyes if you do struggle with that. I'm in love with this. I think it is a superb product. It blurs, it smooths, it airbrushes, it sets, it just adds longevity to everything underneath it. I am going to have to hide it because I know for a fact that Beatrice will try and steal this from me. 1 minute it's in my top drawer desk, the next minute it's in hers. So I will be hiding this. You get the same amount of each of these products, 20 grams or 0.71 ounces in the Huda Beauty, 20 grams or 0.71 ounces in the Wet n Wild. So much more affordable. If you are looking to save a little bit of money or even a lot of money, this will be my pick. So a very short and sweet video from me today, rather self-explanatory. Both sides are beautiful in their own right, but one side costs a lot less than the other. Please don't forget to check out Stephanie's video straight after this if you want to find out what her 5 dupes are. I will link her video in the description box and also at the end of this video as well. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, give this video a share and hit that notification bell before you leave, and hope to see you all in the next video. Bye everyone.